Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Martinet Cuisine, where we try and show you simple, quick, and easy going Anglo-Indian and East Indian cuisine. Today, we're going to show you the easiest, quickest aloo gobi that you can ever make. The great thing about this dish and the way we prepare it, you just throw it in the oven, you let it be, and you continue on doing whatever else you need to do. So for today, for our recipe, what we need is olive oil, salt, turmeric powder, chili powder, fresh green chilies. We got some tomatoes here, our cauliflower, and our potato, and a lime for the end there. So we're quickly going to prepare our food here. So we're going to take our potatoes, I'd already peeled them for us, and we're going to cut these into wedges. What you're looking for is about 6 wedges per half a potato. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you want them to be about this thick so that they can all fit into the oven and they go cook evenly. Okay, so also same thing with our tomatoes here. We're going to take our tomatoes and we're going to try and cut it into about 6 wedges per slice, per half. So the reason for this is that we want to be able to spread these tomatoes all over the tray when we are baking it, so the acidity from the tomatoes comes out and helps flavor everything. Okay, and now we have our cauliflower. What I've already done is I've taken out the green from the inside, and we're just going to cut this in half, cut it on a diagonal, and get rid of the center. What we want is we want to get the individual florets, break it apart like that. Some will be a little bit bigger, some will be a little smaller, but that's okay. We just cut them down to equal size. Okay, so now that I have everything cut up, I got the tomatoes and the potatoes cut to equal size, and I got my cauliflower florets roughly even, so they'll cook all together. So I'm just going to start mixing them up. I'm going to throw a little bit of the potatoes in, a little bit of the cauliflower, some of the tomatoes. And the reason I'm doing this is just to make sure that as I'm layering it, we get an even coating on our spices that go in. Throw this all together. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. One more. Some cauliflower, and last of the cauliflower, and last of the tomato. Okay, so everything's in my bowl together now, and I'm just going to add my flavoring. So I'm going to start with the olive oil to get it going through. That's going to help it cook in the oven and help the spices stick to each other. I got salt here that I've measured out. Of course, the recipe will be down below. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to add in my turmeric powder. I'm going to add in my chili powder, and I'm going to add in my green chilies. So finally, what I'm going to do is give this lime, a squirt, get all the juices in there. It's going to help everything stick together. One more, half a lime more. Just add how much lime you feel. I like it with lime, so I'm adding a full lime. You can add half a lime if you wish. It's in there. And the best way to mix it is just get your hands in there, stir it all up, and just keep going. You can try a fork and knife or a spoon. It's just not going to be the same. It's not going to be as easy. Okay, so now I've got everything mixed up together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my oven, put it on at about 410 Fahrenheit, and let it warm up. So just going to do that quickly here. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to grab my racks and set them up on the tray here. I want the racks set up so that the vegetables can go on top and the air can circulate under and help the cooking process so everything gets cooked nice and easy. Okay, so my veggies are ready to go on the tray. I'm just going to throw them all in here. Spread them out nice and evenly. Make sure I get all of the spices in there. Get that all out. Get it nice. And then take it all and spread it out even. So now I've spread out all my veggies all across the tray here. It looks nice and even. The reason I'm doing this is so it doesn't all cook together and become one solid piece. We want it separate so everyone can pick and choose what they want. They want a little bit of cauliflower, they want some potato, they want the green onions, or they want tomato. They can choose how much they want together. Alrighty, so now that this is all done, what I'm going to go ahead and do is throw it in my oven. And we're going to cook it for about 35 to 40 minutes. There we go. So I'm just going to wait for that to cook and then we'll be right back. So it's been about 45 minutes since we put the vegetables in the oven. I'm just going to go ahead and pull them out because I know that they're done. So I'm going to quick step. Okay, so as you can see, I was able to get the vegetables out of the oven. Now what we're looking for here is to make sure that some of these pieces have these nice char marks that show that they've been cooked all the way through. And same with our potatoes, you can feel them that they are cooked all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and plate this up, and then I'll show you what the final dish will look like. So there you have it, a nice, quick, easy aloo gobi. It's very simple. You just throw it in the oven, set it, forget it, and come back when you're ready. So just remember, if I can cook this, you can cook this.